Foundation Season 3 Episode 3 ends with one of the most powerful turning points in the series so far, shedding light on the emotional, political, and philosophical fault lines threatening to tear the Empire apart. The episode's closing moments aren't just climactic, they are foundational to everything the rest of the season is setting up. At the heart of this installment is the haunting realization that the Mule isn't just a distant threat anymore. He's actively dismantling the stability of the galaxy piece by piece. His brutal takeover of Calgon sends a chilling message, but what's even more unsettling is how he bends minds with terrifying ease. In his confrontation with Pritchard and Torin Mallow, we see more than just violence. We see a predator who uses fear, psychology, and psychic manipulation to dominate. But it's Pritchard's unusual resistance to the Mule's powers that throws a wrench into everything. He doesn't fall apart like the others. Instead, he seems connected, like there's something inside him that the Mule wasn't expecting. This adds a whole new layer of mystery to his character. Could he be a Mentalic himself? And if so, what does that mean for Gale and her quiet war? The emotional core of the episode, though, is Day's devastating arc. His entire escape plan with Song comes crashing down when Domiscel, coldly, dutifully, wipes Song's memories. For Day, who has grown up believing he controls everything, this is a rare, gutting loss. It strips him of choice. It humiliates him. And worst of all, it reveals that even the most powerful man in the Empire is a pawn in someone else's game. Domiscel, caught in her own crisis of loyalty and faith, isn't just acting out of obedience. She's following a higher belief system that sees human love as a flaw, a weakness that must be erased. The tragedy of Song's fate isn't just personal. It's symbolic of the Empire's decay, where human emotion is constantly sacrificed for the illusion of order. Meanwhile, Dawn and Gale's flashback unveils the origin of their unlikely alliance. 3 years earlier, they bonded over psychohistory and their shared fears about the Mule's rise. Now, that alliance is becoming a critical line of defense against the coming storm. Dawn, younger and more cautious than his brothers, is beginning to grasp just how far the Mule's influence could spread. And that foresight is what might make him the most dangerous brother of all, not because of violence or power, but because of knowledge. Dusk, by contrast, continues to downplay the danger. His refusal to act decisively reflects the older generation's failure to adapt, and that generational gap becomes increasingly glaring as the Empire stumbles forward, blind to its own fragility. The dynamic between Dawn, Day, and Dusk, brothers in name but rivals in ideology, becomes a microcosm of the entire Empire's internal conflict. One wants to resist, one wants to run, and one wants to pretend nothing is wrong. That scene of rare unity between them only underlines how fractured they truly are. The episode's use of the Vizona instrument, linked to the Mule in the original novels, deepens the tension further. It's not just a musical cue, it's a symbol of dominance, of control without words. And the choice to separate Magnifico from the Mule hints that the show is still full of twists that even diehard Asimo fans won't see coming. Foundation continues to explore not just epic battles, but the clash of ideologies, memories, and desires. It's not about who's right or wrong, it's about what survives. Episode 3 ends on the cusp of that collapse, showing us characters who are starting to realize just how little control they really have. So, what did you think of Day's loss? Is Pritchard secretly a Mentalic? And what role will the Mule's psychological warfare play in the episodes to come? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Foundation is just getting started, and things are only going to get more intense from here.